this video, I'm going to be talking about my exhaust in general, because I feel like there's not a lot of exhaust videos up there on YouTube, especially from different companies. But majority of the videos on Lexus IS exhaust are, I'm pretty sure they were on the Remark axle back. So since I don't have the Remark axle back, and I would say I'm one of the few who owns an Apex exhaust, especially the catback, I'm gonna give you guys an honest review of what this thing sounds like after owning it for a couple months now. Okay. And yeah, my honest review so far is I like it. There's really nothing wrong with it besides a couple of slight issues that some people might get annoyed of, but me personally, I'm fine with. So the exhaust setup I have right now is called the Apex or Apexi N1 Evolution exhaust, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, and for me, I got the axle back and the axle back and the mid pipe together, which people call it the cat back. Basically, this is the whole full exhaust, and that costed me roughly around, I would say 3K, including labor costs. So it is on the pricier side for an exhaust, I would say. Obviously you're paying for Lexus parts, and Lexus parts are not cheap, especially of this brand. It's very high quality, reliable, and top notch. Yeah, so, and basically after driving it for 4 months, put on normal mode so you guys can hear. After owning it for 4 months, I really do see an important, I wouldn't say I see like a huge part in performance, but I do feel like it has gotten a couple extra horsepower, but in return, the MPG does suck a little. Like right now, let me pull it up. I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm at 19.7 MPG, which for a Lexus IS, I would say that's pretty normal, because this thing is a V6 engine, so it's pretty beefy, and especially if you have the IS 500, which comes in a 5-liter V8, that thing eats up gas. I've seen people who is running like 13 mpg, and yeah, that's ridiculous. So I get gas about once a week, and with this exhaust, I have so much fun driving it. Like, it's a lot better than the stock version because you can actually hear it, and it's more, it makes it more sporty, I feel like. I would say some good things about it is that obviously it sounds good, and it makes, when you get an exhaust, obviously you want to hear your car, and it does a perfect job of doing that. I mean, that you're getting an exhaust in the first place, so it's gonna be louder. That's what you want for your exhaust to be louder, so you can hear as your gears are going up, and like the noise it makes. You know, car guys, come on. Any sound a car produces will make car guys horny. Shit, for me, definitely does. Yeah, but some cons about this exhaust, based off my personal experience. Who the hell? Get out of here. Based off my personal experience, is that as you can hear right now, around the 2K RPM part, where your car is sitting at a constant speed on the highway, there is a bit of drone, which people might hate, because it does get annoying sometimes when, let's say, for example, I'm cruising like right now at like probably, let's say 8th gear. you can definitely hear like a vibration and a drone going on. So that's probably one downside about it. It's only around 2k RPM, so it's not that big of a deal. As you shift down, you can definitely it goes away. And if you let off gas, this thing is pretty quiet. So that's a good thing, right? But for people that are really against drones, there is drone in this exhaust. And for most Lexus exhausts, because it is naturally aspirated, and there's how the exhaust work is there's cats right in front, and then there's a muffler in the back. So this exhaust, I guess only it changes a few things, right? So you're still gonna have a little bit of drone. So yeah, and let me try this. When you have a higher RPM, so it sounds really good between 1k to 4k RPM. But when you do get up there, I'm trying to show you guys without speeding. Downshift a couple of gears. See that? Yeah, so once you get up there to above 4k RPM, you do hear the exhaust a little less, but it's not like significantly less where you cannot hear it. And other than that, this exhaust sounds amazing. It's gonna treat you well, because how Apex exhaust works is that it's loud enough, but it's still loud enough where it's legal. But when you go for this exhaust, when you go through inspection for smog, as long as it's not a visual inspection where the person checks the under portion of the car, you're fine. Like, you're gonna pass smog, because it's gonna pass the decimal test. That's what I heard from the Apex manager that I talked to. He said it's gonna pass smog, just not visual inspection. So that's a good part, right, for exhaust. Like, you want your cars to still be functional and not have any issues. On top of that, sorry, I just got to school, and I'm kind of running late. My class starts at 10:45. It's already 10:43, and I'm not even at the parking lot. Good thing is it's on Zoom, so I can just hop in the meeting whenever I want, basically. But yeah, I can hear the exhaust right now. Roll the windows down. Sounds really good, especially under tunnels. That's a plus one, because some exhausts, when you go into tunnels, you can't really you can't hear it. But for this one, it sounds freaking amazing. Like, obviously it's not like super loud to the point where it's like, you know, obnoxious. Yeah, another good thing about this exhaust is that when your oil temperatures are on the hot side, and you downshift and you let that RPM drop around, let's say 3.5 to 2k RPM, when you're in person in the car, you're gonna hear that little burble or pop. Especially in manual mode. Let me try to imitate it. Say downshift. There's a little, I don't know if you guys can hear, but there's a little pop there. Right there. So that's a plus one, like for a factory, not factory, but for an exhaust and without any what's that word called? Oh, without any tunes, and you can still hear pops. It's really, you know, it's different. That means you got a good exhaust, right? Oh, there it is. That's another +1. Other than that, there's really nothing wrong with this exhaust at all. Like, I'm satisfied with it. People might not like it because obviously it is very pricey for an exhaust, but I think it's worth it. Like, so far, I'm enjoying every second of this car, so I'm not gonna hate you. And it's a Friday. This should be working. Guess not. So you can hear some tunnel shots. Take out my glasses. It's a little bright. I mean, not bright. It's a little dim inside. I don't want to make it too loud because I am in a public parking lot, and then, but yeah, I want to make sure you guys can hear it too. So I'll go to the other side and make some noise. Let's go to so there's someone there. Alrighty. So yeah, it sounds amazing. I don't want to do too much because I don't want to get in trouble for this, you know. I don't want to sound like a dickhead. I still want to be responsible. There it is. And yeah, so there is a little review, and I don't want to make the video too long, so too close. Okay. Well, I'm on the line, but yeah, I'm finish parking. There you go. Alright, so I won't keep you guys here for too long. So this is a review for the Apexi exhaust. If any of you guys want to get it, this is what the interior shots would sound like. And yeah, thank you guys for clicking on my video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Alright guys, just got out of class. I'm gonna head to work with a friend that drives a 86. How loud this shit is. Apex exhaust that you can't really hear because there's AW exhaust in front of me. It's 3 times louder than mine. subtle. You can't really hear much. It's not obnoxiously loud, which I like because it's enough for my own enjoyment. What an exhaust.